Hi, it's Pina from Fashion Justice. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new then, welcome to my channel for the very first time. This week's video is on how to achieve a voluminous and very glamorous ponytail. Now, we all know that ponytails are the easiest thing to wear. We wear them to the gym, we wear them on a bad hair day. But I'm gonna show you a very easy way to pull off a very glamorous ponytail look. It doesn't matter if you are going to work, going to a wedding, or sitting on the beach in a bikini. A voluminous ponytail just makes you look super elegant, classy, grown up. It's fun and flirty, but at the same time doesn't make you look like that 5-year-old little girl. So there's so many outfits that will rock this kind of a hair, and it's just the easiest thing to pull off. Now, of course, I have straight hair, so I know how to work it with straight hair. You know your hair best, so you can probably tweak it to make it work for you. But stay tuned, because I'm gonna give you some simple tricks on how to achieve lots of volume for your ponytail. It is really easy. There's no excuse not to look absolutely glamorous. So let's get started. If you have curly hair, then you're pretty much halfway there already. But if you don't and you want a lot of volume, this is what you're gonna do. So first of all, if your hair is straight, we're gonna curl it. But before we actually curl the hair, we need to brush it because it gets really messy otherwise. So take your favorite brush, brush your hair, and that is step number 1. So now that you brushed your hair, the next thing we're going to do before we actually start to curl it is just try and tease it a little bit on top and give it a little bit of volume. This is a teasing brush, but if you don't have one, all you need is a comb or brush. I'm pretty sure you know how to tease your hair, so it's hard for me to show you because I'm holding the camera, but you basically just have to back comb it, take it here, take your roots up here, back comb it a little bit so it gives it some volume. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You don't need to do it too much, just give it a little bit of volume. So I'm moving around because the lighting is starting to get really awful. So you can see here that I have a little bit more volume because of the teasing. So you want this not to be like too flat. Even though we're going to flatten it when we pull it back, you still want this to have a little bit of volume because it gives it like a little bit of texture, which is kind of like what you want in a ponytail. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just start curling the hair. So let's get ready and let's just curl the hair. So this is the curling iron that I use, which is fantastic for long hair. If your hair is not as long as mine, you probably, and I can't make the camera vertical because the lighting is all off, so I apologize, but my hair is very long. So if your hair is not as long, you don't want a wand that is this thick. You want something thinner. But go ahead and curl your hair. Make the curls as loose or as tight as you want. Obviously, if you make them tight, it's not an issue. You can just brush it off, and it will eventually turn into a much looser curl. But go ahead, take your favorite curling iron and just start curling your hair the way you normally would, and then we'll get to the next step. Okay, so I do apologize for the lighting. Now, did you get your hair curled? Because we are now going to proceed to the next step in making our very glamorous and voluminous ponytail. So hopefully you were able to curl it, because the curlier it is, the more volume you're gonna get. This is key in giving your ponytail that glam, voluminous look. So let's now take it to the next step. So what you're going to need are a little bit of patience and 3 elastic bands, because what we're going to do is create 2 ponytails, and then we're going to grab them together, tie them together, and that's what's going to give us a lot of volume. So we're going to take all of this hair here and just push it aside, and then we are going to make a ponytail, a first ponytail down here. Then we're gonna grab this hair and make a second ponytail. So I'll make the first one and I'll just show you what I mean. So you're gonna separate the hair. So you're just gonna take this section here and just secure it up. And now what we're gonna do is, with the hair down here, we are going to make a ponytail. So I'm gonna secure this here and we'll have one ponytail. Now, so I went ahead and made my second ponytail just over the other ponytail. So there, as you can see, it already has so much volume. Now, the other thing I didn't mention before is you can leave some pieces here, and then what we will do is just secure them with a bobby pin. Now, before we do that though, what you can decide to do, because this is actually really full right now. So we've got two ponytails, one sitting on top of the other. So you can decide whether you want to take a third elastic and bring them together. So what you can do is just take the two ponies and just take the elastic, wrap it around, so you have created one ponytail out of the two. Or if you want, you don't have to. If you feel that the ponytail is really secure and it's not going to fall off, then you can just leave it like this, and it's going to give you that really full, voluminous look. So now what we can do is we're going to take these pieces and just secure them with a bobby pin. So I'm back in vertical mode because I just want to show you then how much volume you can actually get out of the ponytail when you do it this way. So I didn't actually take the two and tie them into one. I just kind of like the look of having it like this. So it makes it really long and very, just very voluminous. So it's just looks like a horse's mane. So there you have it. That's a really easy, simple way of making a very voluminous ponytail. Even if you are going to a wedding or have a very special occasion, if you just spend a little bit of time on it. Now, the other thing is you can also curl it after you've put the ponytails together. I mean, it's up to you. I kind of think it's easier to tie it once it's already curled and you start to see the volume, so you can play with it a little bit more, but it's really up to you. So you just sort of see how much volume this actually gives you, and it's really not that difficult to create. You just have to have a little bit of patience, and just you have to be willing to want to play with your hair and have it want to look good. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and try it out and see if you like it and just see if it works for you. It's really not that complicated to pull this look together. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a 2 thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button below if you're interested in always being your most fabulous self. Please come back next week for more tips and tricks on how to stay fabulous. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week, everybody. See you next time, and stay absolutely fabulous.